Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning back in. Glad you can make it back. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Today, I want to give you guys an uplifting video um, and let you guys know that even as times are getting harder and harder and harder and harder, obviously, with these economics, with the political sphere and the social sphere, it can be doable. Um, Things can change, but that would also depend on you and your effort. Um, but there can be a brighter future, and there will be a brighter future. But you also have to dig deep and do whatever it takes to get there. And so, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about my last year in because there's a lot to it. Um, and I want to give you at least something that you can take from this video to help you. And I'll start that off by kind of going into my last year in the service. And so I was stationed in North Dakota. Um, I was um, I was under some really bad leadership. Um, these guys were terrible, absolutely terrible. Um, one of my flight chiefs was an absolute clown. He was an absolute clown. Uh, couldn't park his truck at all. He parked his truck exactly on the divider line between two lanes in the parking lot, and he was telling me that I wasn't worthy of Staff Sergeant E5, which, I mean, looking back at it now, I was burnt out because I was burnt out. I was a dirtbag for sure. And I gave up on the career completely. I was just ready to get out. And so for a whole year, I gave it my all. Um, I had stepped up and uh, led training exercises. I stepped up and taught PowerPoints on training days. Um, I even got into new things, um, new patrolman stuff that I had never really got into. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, patrolman is more like on the road stuff for military law enforcement. And the harder I worked, it seemed like the less and less that I was appreciated. And when I finally came to that realization, things got dark. They really did. Because oftentimes I would lean on my wife or at my wife at the time, and she didn't really want a whole lot to do with me because of the way that I was. This beta male cuck mindset. And that's the way that I lived, and I thought it was a good idea to vent and lean into her and confide in her, and which was the wrong thing to do completely. And you know, um, I I began to get more and more confused, more and more frustrated, turning into something that I wasn't. And uh, it was hard. It was hard. At that time, my marriage was blowing up, as well as my career going out the window. Obviously, with the refusal of the vaccination, and so you know, like I said, it got dark. Um, but funny enough, I'm not religious anymore. But funny enough, at that time, Christianity was something that I really leaned on. Um, and this idea that God got me, that He will provide for me, was extremely comforting. And because it was comforting, it really pushed me to take each and every day as it as meaningful. And um, instead of laying in bed, I began to get up and read the Bible and do more research. Um, and or I would get up and I would watch YouTube videos on um, archaeological findings that confirm, the biblical accounts. There's a really big YouTube channel. Well, maybe not that big, but he is definitely a big YouTube channel. Goes by the name of Expedition Bible, um, ran by Joel P. Kramer, who's an archaeologist who uncovers all this stuff, and well, maybe not uncovers it, but he talks about all of these biblical sites and relates them to the accounts within the Bible itself. And I thought it was so fascinating. It gave me something to look forward to, something to drive to understand, um, and um, that in itself pushed me to become something better, more knowledgeable, more hungry for knowledge, and it really helped. It really did. For the next what 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 years. I think for the next 4 years. Um, no, no. I'm sorry. For the next 2 to 3 years, I began to study the Abrahamic religions very intensely. Um, Found out a lot of things. It's why I'm not religious anymore, but um, it's something that nonetheless still pushed me through some hard times. Um, and now that that has changed, and I believe in myself specifically more than anything else, um, I still believe in humanity. I think that that would be something that I believe in, bigger than myself, greater than myself. Um, Not in humanity as a whole, but the best side of humanity is something that I believe in. Um, but ultimately, find something that you believe in, that objectively benefits you and drives you to become a better person. Um, that's that's what's going to save you in the long run, because it's going to give you purpose. It's going to give you a drive and perhaps a passion. And so that's what really took me through, or that's what really pushed me through the things that I really needed to push through at the time. So, but now I kind of find myself in this weird, in this weird, I don't want to say rut, but this weird thing, and perhaps it's because I'm still trying to work through what happened to me with the MLM scam. Um, but just finding the motivation today to go to the gym was extremely rough. It doesn't mean I didn't do anything, because I did get up and um, I worked a little bit on a project for a video that I will be releasing here soon for you guys. It'll be a series. Um, but I did get up and do something. I just couldn't find myself going to the gym for you know mental health reasons. I imagine, because I did have a mental health appointment today. If I didn't say that earlier in the video, um, and it helped a little bit because I was able to help him out with talking about the MLM scams and giving him information and whatnot. My therapist, but you know, ultimately, after that's done, right, and you get off here, something that I've realized is that doing this right here is what really helps me too. Um, this is what helps me get through the hard times. Because Just as much as you guys believe in me, I believe in you too. Um, and you guys have helped me through some really, really, really tough stuff. And I thank you guys for that. And so, like I was saying, find something greater than yourself to believe in, something that objectively pushes you forward, and gives you the drive to want to do better, want to see the next morning, right, and on into the next evening, the next sunset, and the next morning after that, and the next sunset, and the next morning after that, right. Um, whether it be your buddies that keep pushing you forward, or whether it be um, a religion, or maybe it's just something that you learned from a video game. It doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that this one thing that you have to lean on, to believe in, is objectively beneficial for you, and that you use that to keep pushing forward. So, ultimately, I want to end this video by saying, listen, guys, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. You can push through anything, man. You really can. You just got to have the right mindset too. Um, it's just a day. It's just another day. Okay, it's just another season, and it'll pass, and things will get better. And so let's work to really believe that. Okay, I'm not just telling that for you. I'm telling for myself too, because I have to try and believe that too. Um, so thank you guys again for the support that you give me. You guys are rock stars, man. Um, I really enjoy the time that I spend with you guys, um, talking with you, and not looking like a complete psychopath. um, but I really do enjoy the time, because any way I can help someone, uh, even if it's one person, that's enough for me. And that belief in the fact that I'm helping someone is what does get me through. And it can be that too. So thank you guys for all that you do. Let's keep it up, okay? And let's keep pushing through. That being said, if you have to talk to someone, if your mental health is declining, please talk to somebody, okay? Don't push it off. Do not do what I did and push it off, okay? Because you can end up in some really bad places when you do that. So don't do that. Don't neglect yourself like that, okay? Talk to somebody. Also, I don't I don't feel as though it's right to say get in the gym and get physical and get active and get fit, because I didn't today. But absolutely, go get fit. Go get in the gym. Go lift. Go do something. Okay. Um, like I said in my previous videos, all throughout the channel, actually, you don't know when something or someone is going to attack you. So you want to make sure that you are capable of defending yourself both mentally and physically. Another thing too is that um, I've mentioned this a couple times, but if someone is calling you at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and they need you, pick up the phone, man. Really pick up the phone. Um, when I felt myself falling apart a few days ago, um, I really needed to reach out to somebody. And because I've had to walk away from so many people, and the only people that I have in my life are my grandparents, and they're 3 hours away. So that I don't have anyone around. I needed to reach out to somebody, and one of my boys actually picked up the phone, and we talked for a while. We talked for a while, and then later on we hopped on a Arma Arma 3 session, which is great. It was great. But he also had experiences with MLMs, and Um, it was really good that he picked up. So guys, please, um, be that light for somebody, okay? Um, if somebody needs you, they need you. And even if they don't need you, just you picking up means the world to someone. And so even if they're fine, hey man, you good? Okay, cool. I want to go to sleep. I'll talk to you later. I'll catch you later. Boom. Um, obviously time zones are different, you know, people have different schedules. So, but yeah, don't be that guy that doesn't pick up and then regrets it later. Uh so do me that favor, guys, all right? But listen, um also if someone's having a rough time, lift them up too in the comment section, all right? A lot of times, we see people in the comments who are having a rough day. Um, give them some words of encouragement. All right, really, really, really do that. Um, it's it's an incredible thing. It's an incredible experience, right? To help someone out. It really is. It really is to lift somebody up, especially if they're having mental health problems. And so when you do that, it helps yourself out. Okay, so help others help you. um, that being said, guys, I know I'm kind of running on. And so I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, um, something in this video was of value to you and something that you can take with you moving forward. And if that is the case, that's awesome. And so I appreciate every single subscriber, every single like, every single comment, every single share. Um, you guys are killing it, man. You guys are crushing it. We're growing. We're growing, guys. We're growing quick. So let's reach out to everyone and let's spread some love, okay? There's already too much hate in this world, so let's spread some love, okay? All right, guys. That being said, as always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.